And welcome back. We've been talking about the anniversary of the fall of Saigon, and that makes this a good time to explore more about the Vietnamese culture. And a good place to do it is the Children's Discovery Museum in San Jose. Joining us again is the Director of Education and Programs for the museum, Jenni Martin, who is also the project leader for the Voyage to Vietnam exhibition. And also with us is community partner Nguyen, a member of the museum's Vietnamese Advisory Committee. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Now, we were able to talk a little bit about this last month, almost kind of like a preview before. Yeah. Give us an idea, a little bit of a breakdown in terms of some of the exhibits, starting with the Children of the Dragon celebration.
So the Children of the Dragon celebration is coming up April 25th and 26th, and it's really a series of events, performances, special activities at the museum to celebrate Vietnamese heritage and culture.
And that's 2 days, right?
2 days, yes, but it's situated within this larger experience of an exhibit called Voyage to Vietnam. It's about a 1,500 square foot exhibit filled with 15 different interactive experiences for children.
What is it designed to do? What can people expect when they come to see it?
Our hope is that all of the families who come really enjoy interacting with their children and learning about Vietnam, the traditions, the celebration of Tet, the Lunar New Year celebration that happens every year, and also just what it looks like to be in Vietnam.
Well, give me an idea here in terms of the Vietnamese community. Well, you were hearing Vicky talk a little bit earlier about how important those connections are, the cultural connections are to their homeland here. How important are these kind of exhibits and these kind of events for the community?
I think it's very important because for my generation, we came here as a boat people, and then for our children, the younger generation, they didn't have a clue what Vietnam looks like and how is it back there. So the exhibit, Voyage to Vietnam, it was wonderful. I was there on the grand opening, and I grew up in Vietnam, but I felt really touched by looking at all of that exhibit because it's kind of connected me, brought back memories. And I was so happy that Children's Discovery Museum can do that, so we can connect our generation with a younger generation.
And of course, you try to get the community quite involved in this, don't you?
Oh, yes. We have Girl Scout, we have different organizations get involved, so we can contribute, you know, like dancing, music, all kinds of stuff.
Do you reach out? Do they come forward? How do you do that?
Certainly. Well, Hoang is a great example. She's one of our Community Advisory Committee members. So we have a group of people from the San Jose Vietnamese community who've advised us all along the way as we've developed this exhibit. So we could make sure that we get it right, that it really represents well.
Now this year, because of the 40th anniversary, there's a little bit of a different feeling in the community, a little bit more seeking out of things, including maybe cultural connections, maybe an examination of their homeland. More kind of an emphasis on that kind of thing this year in terms of this exhibit?
Sure. We really believe that this exhibit is about healing, developing understanding and appreciation, and we hope that both for Vietnamese Americans as well as for Americans new to learning about Vietnam.
Yeah, that's an interesting point, in fact. Obviously, we know the kind of connection that the Vietnamese community wants to get out of an event like this. How important is it to kind of reach out and extend this appeal beyond the Vietnamese community?
Well, we think that we need to share with other people also, not only Vietnamese, because we live in San Jose. It's a diversity cultures, and it's good that other people understand, other children understand our culture. So we all come together and learn about our culture.
Yeah, and you try to do that, right, through these exhibits?
Exactly. We hope that children and their parents see both the similarities and the differences and embrace both of those.
Thank you both for being on our show and helping us, especially at this time for the community.
Well, thank you so much for having us.
Okay. Well, up next, the first of 2 segments focusing on the Indonesian community here in the Bay Area, including some big cultural celebrations and a live musical dance performance here in our studio. So stay with us.